Good morning, guys. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. We are in our fixed car having a little road trip again. We decided to go to Azerbaijan border, very close to it, because there is an abandoned airport, like an airplane. Probably it's a Soviet military airport. So we saw it on the map. There are some reviews, so people can just go there and walk because it's abandoned and it's just like a rural area. Nobody cares about it anymore. So, yeah, we want to go and check it out. I don't know if it's going to be worth it, but we'll see. It's 2.5 hours drive, so it's not super far. And after that, we want to stop at the very beautiful town here in Georgia. It's the City of Love. We've been there several times, and I've never filmed it. So today I thought maybe it's a good day to stop there and film it for you guys. Yeah. But now we're going to the abandoned military airport. I know it's not the most popular tourist destination, especially with the kids. Not the most common one, yeah, but we decided to check it out because it was on the map, so why not? Ну, теперь да.
Теперь да. Раньше не для коров.
The place looks pretty peaceful and cool, guys. We decided to come closer and check if there is anything interesting inside. I don't think so, but we'll still check. I've noticed there are people keeping cows in these abandoned things for the airplanes. I don't really know the word that people used for them, but I like how much green is everywhere around and so many flowers. I mean, it's an abandoned airplane base, but so many flowers and just beautiful fields around. Пустой?
Если говорить, то меня будет слышно.
А если говорить, но меня вот слышно.
Да ничего не видно. Can you see anything, guys? I don't think so.
Мам, я хочу туда.
Yeah, so there should be an abandoned airplane somewhere here. So we promised Agatha to find it. So she's very excited. We found something else. I think this was a like memorial for all the pilots. I don't know what this was. Так, ну чё?
Надо в другую сторону надо ехать. Думаю, тут нету самолета.
Ну тут явно его нету.
Да, тут уже
Смотри, вон там, мам.
Где?
Вместе с камушками.
Не, это просто камушки. Где-то в другом месте. Look how cute. So many flowers. We found an open one. Let's check it.
Ничего нет.
Сейчас посмотрим. It's a beautiful area. There are sounds of birds. Or aliens, I don't know. Sounds kind of creepy.
Они еще туда зашли.
Не будем туда заходить. Там видишь какашки птичек?
Мам, они еще... Ой, чё-то.
Да, смотри, видишь, что раньше самолетик вот так заезжал, и дверки закрывались, и это был его гараж. А теперь нету самолетиков. Нам надо найти один. There should be one. Please somewhere here. I saw it on Google reviews. And I don't know what these things are. Do you have any idea, guys? They're everywhere here. We've seen a lot of them on the road. And here they're everywhere, but I've never seen anything like that. I saw it, guys! I saw it! It is there! Da, 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 da. There is kind of nothing left, but still kind of fun for kids. Agatha is excited. She really loves airplanes. Tola loves airplanes. Yeah, it's so old. Crazy.
Мама, что это за кирпичики?
The камушки. They've been like, looks like a dinosaur was scratching it. I guess people tried to tear apart the metal pieces. Are these like gunshots?
Мама,
And this is also.
мама, почему он не полетел и не сел обратно в пол?
Свой гараж?
Да.
Я не знаю. Ну почему-то не сел.
Мама, тебе не кажется, что там живут уже жуки и пауки?
Наверное, живут. Толя decided to climb on this thing. Because I couldn't stop him. Ну, как птичка.
Как птичка не хочу, так высоко.
Ну, удачи теперь. Я говорила. What do you think, guys? Will he fall down? I hope not, because he needs to drive us back. Доволен, да?
Да.
Полазил по самолетику.
Да. День удался. Поехали.
So we are done with the abandoned airplane base, and now we are going to that cutest city that is called Signagi. So yeah, I hope we'll find some. You can probably tell why our car is braking all the time because we're just driving very weird roads on it. Yeah, but it takes us to very weird places. So anyway, we're going to Signagi, and I hope we'll find something to eat there because it's been almost 4 hours, 3.5, since we left home, and it's past lunchtime, so I hope we'll find something nice there, and we'll be able to have a good walk around and show you the city. I'll tell you later why it is called the City of Love, and we have a very funny personal story about it, so wait for it. So we are entering the town here, and you can see that it's pretty cute right away. You see all the balconies and cute buildings and all the brown reddish roofs. They have a big free parking space where we always park, and they have an old playground right next to it, so nothing could stop Agatha from spending the next 10 minutes at the playground. Since I didn't talk much during our walk, I decided to do this little voiceover to tell you what we were up to there and to mention some things about the town. Here is one of the main squares, and you see that building? This is the administration office for registering a marriage, and you should remember it because I'll come back to it later. The town is a pretty touristy place, so they sell all the souvenirs everywhere around, and they have many little stores with cute things and just some local grocery stores, some markets, and pharmacies. I like the architecture of this city because everything is small and simple, but the details, balconies, and houses matching in style make it all look super nice. It is considered one of the most beautiful towns in Georgia, and it's actually very different from all the other towns and cities we've seen, so it's sort of a unique place there. These are local hats. I think they had something like a vintage car festival because there are so many vintage cars like that. And last time we've been here, we haven't seen anything like that, so probably it's a temporary thing. All the town is located pretty high, so all the walking is up and down on the brick streets, and in some spots you can see how high the town is compared to the nearest areas because you can see the streets going down, or you can see the beautiful views that are opening in front of you. There are some other administrative buildings and the National Museum as far as I know. Here is the local tiny park. Well, actually the whole town is tiny, so the park is tiny as well. And here is also a big World War II memorial with a lot of names written in Georgian, as you can see. There is a main viewpoint from which you can see how high the town is. That's what I was talking about. And you can see all around a part of the country called Alazani Valley. There are mostly fields that are used for growing wine grapes and producing wine. So it's one of the most important regions in Georgia. And it's also very beautiful. In the sunny weather, it's possible to see mountains standing all around the valley. Very, very far the horizon, but not today.
Every time I try to leave, I'm losing track of time.
I also spotted Stalin's painting in one of the houses. Stalin was Georgian, so it's sometimes possible to find some souvenirs with his face or pictures of him like this one.
Sometimes love is a thought. Sometimes it's alright just to be alone. Lord sends
Спасибо.
Кажется, дождь собирается.
Ага.
Церква.
We are looking for a place to eat. Yes. Sightseeing is nice, but I'm hungry.
Ano? Na ini. Na ini мой танец.
Сейчас тебе тетя сделает. Видишь, смотри. Сейчас будет у тебя гранатовый сок. Только держи крепко, Агатуль, двумя ручками, двумя ручками.
Денежку, да?
Спасибо.
И аккуратно, только не пролей на себя, хорошо?
Куда сесть?
Никуда не сесть. Эй. Сесть.
I don't know if you see or hear me well, but it's the only location I found for filming. So I'll be here. We had a very nice dinner, and I promised to tell you why the city is the city of love. Everything is pretty simple, actually. They used to have a marriage registration service here, which worked 24/7, like every day, morning, night, evening, like whatever time, they always worked. And they made it like a thing here that you can come at any time, any day, and get married very fast. You know, like Las Vegas thing, but very cute and romantic. But I also have a story why it didn't work for us. So we had our friends staying with us a year and a half ago, and they wanted to immigrate further to another country from Georgia, and they wanted to register a marriage because it would make their further immigration easier as a married couple. And we wanted to also make it a little bit more romantic than just signing papers in the main like office, marriage registration office, because you know it's kind of not so fun when you can't get married properly, have a beautiful wedding as you always dreamed of during your immigration process, and you just need to sign the papers. It's kind of not that fun. So we wanted to make something more romantic for them, and we decided to bring them to this city. It's 2 hours drive from Tbilisi, and we wanted them to have a road trip and also be able to stay at the winery, you know, here, and just enjoy like a little trip, a little vacation, and also get married in a cute romantic place. But as always, when we little girls are waving. Yeah, people, I'm in the park, guys. There are kids playing all around me, like everywhere. So yeah, and we knew that this marriage registration office works full time, every day. So we just grabbed their documents, grabbed our friends, and came here. And you know what? Guess what? I'm sure you can guess. It was not working that day. The woman that was working there just went away somewhere, like went home, or maybe she had an appointment somewhere, or maybe she had some stuff to do, so she just left and closed the office, and she left a paper with her phone number, but she was not answering the phone. I don't know what was the point of leaving the phone number if you're not answering the phone. But anyway, we had a fun trip. We didn't register the wedding that day, but it still was pretty fun. As I know, it doesn't work full time nowadays. They kind of changed that thing, although it was a very cute romantic tradition. So as I know, it doesn't work like that anymore. But still, it was pretty cute, and the city is still considered like a city of love and everything, and people still come to walk around. I mean, it's cute. It's cute and quite beautiful. I think we'll hang out in the park a little bit more and just go back home. So thank you guys for staying with us today and having a little road trip around with us, visiting a military base and a cute city. Yeah, so see you. Bye bye. Although I know I said goodbye, my vlog isn't over yet because we decided to have one more walk around the less touristy part of the town, which I liked even more, honestly, because it was so quiet and peaceful, and there were almost nobody, especially because it was already evening. Aww.
Я так попрошу, чтобы его погладить.
Привет, привет. Привет, хороший, такой хороший.
Осторожно.
Ага, Толя. Пойдем.
Не пугай, не бей.
Пойдем, нежно надо.
Я хочу.
Хороший пес.
Хороший, мы тебя погладим.
Пока-пока. There are mostly local houses where people live, small hotels, little museums, and some even abandoned buildings. We also saw many cats and dogs hanging around, which I assume was our youngest daughter's favorite part of the whole trip.
Я туда-сюда бегаю.
Да.
Wow, it's abandoned, guys. It is so beautiful.
Она сломанная.
See? It's so beautiful. Why is it abandoned? Угу.
Пошли.
Туда, наверх?
Да.